Hello everyone, I'm S.A. Sizemore, and my debut novel, Whispers of the Pale Witch, comes out September 29th. It's the first book in the Beckett Coven series. Forensic photographer Kylie Beckett returns to Salem, Massachusetts to try and find out what happened after the disappearance of her mother decades ago, but instead she finds some secrets should just stay buried. I am a Salem Witch Trials descendant, and my family's history has been woven into the backstory of this book. My background is queer. I live with my wife and my 2 dogs in Southern California. My family is mixed descent, both European descent and Native American descent. I was a playwright for many, many years. I decided around COVID that I would try to write a novel. At first it was just an exercise just to see if I could write a novel, because it's kind of a mind twist when you're used to writing scripts. And I was able to write one, and then I was like, well, let me see if I could get it published. And I was able to find a publisher, and here we are. Whispers has already won an award. It won a Firebird Award for Best LGBTQ Fiction. It is a horror thriller with paranormal sides to it. It's kind of genre fluid, and my characters are very diverse, and they are, of course, witches. I don't write full-time. I wish I could. My day job, I am a themed entertainment professional. That means I help design and build theme park attractions, which is very fun in and of itself. When I say I am a Salem Witch Trials descendant, that means your ancestors were either someone who was accused during the trials, an accuser, or someone who was part of the court proceedings. I have a couple family members that were part of the court proceedings, but most of my family were the accusers during the Salem Witch Trials, so that adds a dubious aspect to some of my characters. Salem is not just a setting in these books, it very much is its own character. I did a few trips to Salem before I started writing, so I could kind of understand the textures and the feel of the place. I wanted somebody who is from Salem to recognize Salem in these books. Comp titles are the family saga of practical magic, the historical details of a Dan Brown thriller, and an unforgettable villain like in Silence of the Lambs or in Elena Urquhart's The Butcher Game series. The Salem Witch Trials weren't a land grab. They weren't caused by a fungus. It wasn't even about witchcraft. The Salem Witch Panic started because of one particular family, mine. This is a story 400 years in the making, and I can't wait to share it with you. The series begins in modern Salem, and as we go further along, we will experience what happened in the past more and more. Some of the best early review comments I've gotten so far is that people didn't know what was going to happen. Somebody else said, this is the witchy book in Salem that we've all been waiting for. I've also had people say they were thinking about the book days afterward. The last time I had a printed book out in the wild was More Monologues for Women by Women. I had a monologue in that. Went into print in 1996, and it only just went out of print a little while ago, so it's time for me to get another book out on a bookshelf. I don't have author copies of my book just yet. I won't get those till next month, but here is a little taste on this poster. I can't wait to talk to folks about this book once they've read it. It's been one of my favorite things to do so far. There's just layers and layers and layers to it. There's metaphors, they're kind of hidden behind things. And it's just been great to hear people's thoughts and feelings about it. This isn't just a book series for fun. It is definitely fun, but I hope it also gets you to think. And I hope it's also a fitting tribute to the men and women who died during the Salem Witch Trials. And also maybe open up people's minds about witchcraft, folk magic, all these things that aren't really as scary as people make them out to be. To be honest, people a lot of times are scarier than witchcraft. Shall we begin?